Okay, so we'll let folks at home find us. Today we got two goals. We're going to finish up the titration lab. I know some of you are done, some are not done, and we'll go around and see who is where in just a moment. And our second lab, which will at least start today, it's actually fairly time consuming, is the leaf chemistry lab, which I'll hand out to you in just a moment. Let's see where everybody's at. So, Fina, you weren't here for it, were you?
No,
You were here.
we're part two. We haven't started the first trial.
You have not?
No, but we're part two.
Okay, well then you got a ways to go. All right, so who's your partner? Okay, all right, so you guys are gonna work on part two. That's fine. Chelsea?
We finished all our trials. We just have to like average them and do the calculations.
All right, that won't take you that long. That's fine. Okay, good. Errol, where you guys at?
We had like one trial.
In part two?
Yeah.
That's fine. Then you can work on those. Anthony? Okay, Alex? Okay, all right. Did I get everybody? Or no? Aiden? Okay, all right, okay. And Lola, you're?
She's not here today, but we're done with all of our trials. We just have to do the calculations.
Super. And if you got questions, I can help you on that. Okay. All right. So good. Then I think you know what to do. Once we're, how should I do this? Once you're done and hand me your lab, I'm going to hand you the new lab. And you can either keep the same partner, or if someone else is done, you can switch and work with someone else. That's fine today, because I don't know how else to do that, to be flexible. But I don't really want to give it to you now. There's no point. Yeah, we'll need at least one period. So try and finish up everything within the first period, because the leaf lab, you got to go out and collect leaves, and then you got to come back and start to process them. So it takes a while. Okay, but I'll talk to you about that, you and your partner, when you get that far. Okay? Everybody know what to do? Okay, good. Go ahead and put some goggles on as you work, as I will, and go ahead and start.
Do these count as goggles?
No. Nice, I like them, but no. Styling, but There's Amina, and there's Louisa. Okay.
So I'm completely done with my lab except the calculations.
Yeah, so you can do those on separate
Yeah.
paper or whatever if
I
you
know
want
how
to.
to do part two because we have this equation, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to find the molarity of the first.
That's great. Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go, you need for molarity moles per liter, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have liters.
And you're going to get moles. Here's how.
Oh yeah.
For every
grams.
for every gram of this stuff, you can change it, and that'll be the same as the. Sorry, that's your moles of acid. That'll equal the moles of base. So you'll have moles of base, and then you have the milliliters of base, and you do moles divided by liters of base.
Okay.
Did you understand that?
A little. So I'm
So
converting
change that to moles.
of moles,
And
then
once you
into
get
1
moles
to
of
1.
that, it's 1 to 1. See,
Okay.
then you have the same number of moles of NaOH as well.
Okay. And then when I have the moles of NaOH, I just put it
Divided
over
by the
liters.
liters of it, and then you got the concentration. You got different amounts.
Should we just do the average? Should I use the average?
No, you can't, because you can for these two, because that's the same amount of mass.
Yeah.
But that one you got to do separately. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because it's
So
a
I have to
different amount of
do-
mass and different amount of moles.
Okay.
So you could average those two if you want, but then that one you got to do separate.
Okay.
Okay.
And then do I have to do all of these separate as well? Because there's different
Let me
amounts of
think
HCl.
about that. Oh no! Jesus Christ! 2 in 1 year. All right. Theoretically, you could, but you got to average all three of these too. You know what I'm saying? So I got to average my 3 amounts of the acid and the 3 amounts of the base that I use. Is this the base you used?
Yeah, this is the amount of base.
Okay, you may want to label it up here, base
yeah.
used or something. And that's the acid used, right? You see what I mean? So I got to average those 3 and these 3, but you could do that.
Okay, yeah. So then we only have to use this equation once if we use the
That's
average
right.
amount of.
That is true. So that one you can do that.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, on my way. Oh, God, whatever. expensive ones. Like down to the, everybody else, please be free, feel free.
I think there's standards. Yeah, so
Well, I understand, but you kind of check that out if you're doing, you got plenty of stands. All right, when you get there, some clean it up with it.
You've done it.
Good phone, Dan. Talk tomorrow.
Hey, do you know how much they feel? Let's say. You guys already said that anyway.
How many bank stamps do you want?
I don't think it doesn't really matter. What do you mean? As long as you report how much.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, create a payment is coming.
Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa. Is it open? We don't have to. How much each? That doesn't matter.
What else?
Big photo.
Yeah.
How much each? Yeah. Oh, it's between 0.3 and like 0.5. Oh, yeah, true. Well, that word says where is it? HCO.
That's like your. That's what here.
Okay, here's, you know, the payment.
And that was how much average them all. It's too smart. I guess that's about.
All of it. All of
So yeah,
Okay, so, look, folks, they're finishing up the titration lab. You can work with someone if you wish. We have another lab after that, which I sent all of you meaning only two of you, Amina and Louisa. And so this is in our Google Classroom. It's the leaf chemistry lab. Again, you can read through it. It involves gathering leaves, which you can't do, and using a mortar and pestle to break them down. And anyway, it's worth at least reading through, both of you. You have it in the Google Classroom. I sent it to you as a document a little bit ago. Amina, are you there? Because I need to have you identify your book. I think this is you, but I don't really know. So let's see. Let me know if you're there. Okay, so here we go. I'll find some of the writing and see. Okay. All right, let's see if you can see this. So I need to see if that's your writing.
Do you have the electric mixers and the stones?
Yeah, oh, they're not back there, huh? Okay. And I didn't know you turned that in. Okay, can you see that, Amina? Is that yours? Okay, I'll be back.
Is a liter 100 milliliters? Plasma?
Okay, let me set this down. Get a stone up here. Let me get the.
Are these my stones right here? What did you say? There's some right here.
I know there are, but there's not the table there.
Thank you very much.
You gotta get the molds and then stop. Don't try to do all this together. Because it's wrong mathematically. Okay? Or, no, it might be right mathematically, but it's wrong in terms of like, okay, you need to get the molds and then set the problem, divide the molds by the liters. And so. Yeah, right, but then you could do that and theoretically, okay, mathematically that should work. The math should be right. Except this is pretty weird. You sure that many moles has 1 gram?
I looked it up, but I'm not sure. I'll look it up again.
What's the rate? Is it moles per gram? There's your problem. That's yours. Okay. All right, Amina. Then I will put your name in it, and then I can take care of grading. Okay, that's fine. All righty.
Fine.
You need to power. Is it power?
Okay. Amina and Louise, I have both your books done, so it's a question of how we can get them to you. You want to pick them up from me or from the secretary, or what do you want to do?
Mr. Washington,
Sorry, Alex. Okay, Alex, you should be set now.
Thank you.
No, legally, I'm not supposed to do that. So you kind of have to pick up your books. You do at some point anyway. So let's figure out a way that you can get it. But I'm not supposed to send grades through the email. Okay. Lola, did that work out better?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, all right.
Can we just average the three trials to find the concentration?
It depends.
We're just a bit confused like about how to proceed right now.
Okay, for the top one, you had grams, right?
Yeah.
Of acid?
Uh-huh.
And where's that? Here? Okay, because you had a different amount of grams each time, you gotta do it 3 times.
Okay, to find the moles of acid?
You need to find you can change the grams of acid to moles of acid.
Yeah.
And for every mole of acid, you had 1 mole of base, because it's 1 to 1. So once you get the moles of acid, that equals the moles of
The base. Oh, I see. Okay.
And then you got moles of the base, you got liters used to the base, and you divide them.
Oh, to find the molar.
Exactly.
And when we
You can
find,
you can do the others on a calculator. Show me 1 trial at least
And-
out of the 3.
but when we find, so we,
But
when we
once
find
you
the
get all
moles,
3, then average the
then we
3.
average them. Okay, and then
Exactly. Then
okay.
use
But we
that
don't
in
need
your
to
part 2.
average these or anything, right? Or like, do we just
No,
not
you
use?
can't. You can't. You got to do each one separately because you got 3 different masses. So you can't average those. The exam's on the 25th. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so Amina, I will have it with one of the secretaries for you to pick up on May 25th. Okay? So just check in with one or the other. And I got your book now. I'll put your name and when you pick it up. Okay? So Amina, you're all set. Louisa, are you gone or are you going to respond?
One of their.
I know, but the difference is gonna be like 7. Because we started at 1. And then, yeah, now it's 8.9. So our first trial was, what do we do after we have all 3 trials?
Mr. Weiss, found my molarity for my 2 because I have the same amount of grams.
Yeah. So let's average all 3. So maybe the one for the 2 you did together, you have that one twice.
Yeah.
So it'd be like 1 plus 1 plus 1, and divide by 3 and get your average for part 1.
And then when I have that,
You can go over there and build all the.
Anybody else need help? Are we doing that? Calculations okay?
Not that, don't need that, the base, where the base is, one is the top of your house. And yeah, don't, the base inside the thing inside that. The base is your house. Yeah.
yeah, fine.
Okay, then Louisa, I'll leave it with the secretaries and you can pick it up. I'll put it down there today, Louisa, okay? So I'll make a note for yours as well.
we finish part 2, we find the concentration of the base, right?
Well, you found that for part 1, you found the concentration of the base.
Okay,
For part 2, you're finding the concentration of the HCl acid.
within the base.
Yeah, using the base from part 1. All right. Okay, good. Then I'll do that.
And for trial 2, I can just take the average of all of the constant for all of the milliliters of acid, right?
For trial 2, we decided you could take the average of all 3 of those and all 3 of those.
Okay.
And then it should work out. Right? Because then I got a certain amount of acid and a certain amount of base, and you also got the concentration of the base from part 1. Good.
So now we just want to using No.
Okay, then we need,
The malaria ratio. We use 13 milliliters.
So we're getting.
We use 13 milliliters, and there were. Out of a total of 13. So we use 13 milliliters ratio out of the total, all this was 18.11 milliliters.
okay, good. That's fine. Let's do this now. And write our department head. Okay. Good. And if you want to, Lola, your partner was Penelope, right? You can call her if you want to and talk to her. That would be fine. She's okay. Then you can another. That'd be fine. Another time. So why don't you hold on to your lab so you can talk to her about how to do it? That'd be great. And then she can finish it too. That's okay.
Is there a waste treatment?
Good question. There was last time. Let's see. Let's make a new one. Okay, let's take that big one. Put it by the sink. If you want to write waste on a pencil, that would help.
Should the volume be in liters or milliliters?
Interestingly, if you use that formula, I can get both in milliliters or both in liters. And that's okay.
What is the
All right.
This worked fine, but I showed my work for the first one and I wrote the answer for the second two.
That's probably okay. Let me just see what you did. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. And let's label that. So it's moles of NaOH, right? And then you have it here divided by the liters. Yeah, and I think that's pretty close. Yeah, that's fine. And then of course you're gonna exactly and use that in part two. Yeah, good, Anthony, that's fine.
So Weiss, how should we clean this up? Can we just, we need to rinse this out with water?
Rinse it out for your burettes, rinse them out with water, tap water, and then rinse them out carefully with distilled as well. And then you can hand them to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So distilled and tap water.
Yeah, tap and distill glass.
Does it go in the waste keeper too, or in the,
What's your question? Answer.
when we rinse it out the first time, does it go in the waste keeper or in the sink?
No, it's okay. That's got NaOH. That can go down the sink. Okay. Listen.
For the calculation, should we average first and then project averages for the calculations or for every trial?
Let's see how I think about this mathematically. Generally, if it's different masses, I'm a little leery of doing that. Let me think about if that's going to work or not. So theoretically, if I do all three and average them, I'm getting the average weight of the sample or samples, and then I'm getting the average of this. It should work. I'm not
Is that what the
100% certain
directions
it's
want us to
okay.
do, or?
Well, the directions are from me,
Right.
because I've done titrations for a long time. And I always try and think about it mathematically, does it affect anything? I don't think it does, but if you think through it and find a fault with our reasoning, then you need to do separate trials. Okay. Mute. Okay, we're back to live, and let's see if I got any other comments for that. Okay, let's deliver those now. Okay, Lola, how's it going?
I'm done, and I sent a picture to Penelope.
Oh,
and
that's
told
great.
her she
Good.
could ask any questions if she.
That sounds really good. Well, if you send a picture, then I can take it from you.
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you come up with? Yeah, it's pretty low, isn't it? Because it didn't take you, how many milliliters did it take you? It's just a 1 or 2, right? Yeah. So I think the teacher that made it, that I use, had it 10 times weaker than I wanted it, but so be it. Okay, thank you very much. Good.
Distilled and tap.
Super, thank you. That's perfect, Alex.
I need to get my second mouth, hold on. Wants to be the same as that part.
And ours, 0.17 is close to 0.17. Yes, I restricted. HCO?
Mr. Weiss, you want to take it apart?
Of course. I want to take it apart. Carefully with the two of them, take it apart. Very carefully rinse the drip with tap and then distill. Good. I'll take it. Let's have you join with another group today. To do
I
this.
think Anthony and Chelsea is
Where do you go?
Is mine? I have to. Okay, well, we're going to roll this one and roll what we did was, I don't know if you get.
I don't know how you can, but someone who goes back and forth all of the schoolwork I done, like handwriting just like changed the crayon. The hours.
Yeah. And that are.
I got something way different. I got 0.02. And then also got 0.03. Oh.
Because I didn't.
And another six. Yeah. average polarity of your trials for one and then the average of the amount of space used. Well, and what you want is to have both. You have both. You also have massive volume and one of the equations. Have they written down my equation? Yeah, this is anyway.
Okay.
Are we done?
Okay, we got a conclusion and everything? And let's just, oh, here. Okay, I gave you the lab, yeah, okay, so. Here's our box, so you got, come on up once you've read it, and then come on up and I'll talk to you.
Mr. Weiss, does the conclusion need to have a ton of details? Such as.
Just answer what you found, part A, we found this for our concentration of base, part B, we found this. Yeah.
The concentration of drug itself.
Did you titrate
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm not losing my mind. There it is. So it's out of 10. Okay, you guys down here? Super, and conclusions there. Good, got enough work showing things are labeled. Good. Okay, thank you. Here's this. And yeah, you can read it over, and then after break, we'll tell you about what to do. You guys ready to head out?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got it. Okay, so really gonna be with you. Okay, all right. Now we'll do two. So what you're gonna need is a lot of leaves from the tree. You can either do one here that you can reach, and you don't need the stems, just the leaves. I mean, not the branches. You know what I mean? Yeah, three leaves. Three leaves. Yeah. You don't want any ivy, like there's that A4 ivy that never breaks down. So don't pick any of that. And probably it'd be cool if different groups pick different trees. So pick a tree, like you could do the one out here in the middle, for example. You need a lot of leaves. You need good 80 leaves. 80. Wow. Because when you mush them down, they don't want to be in much. And you want to have enough raw material, because we probably won't finish today, so we'll have to put it aside and finish more tomorrow. Or I'll tell you what we can do. You know what? Why don't you pick about 40 today, and then if we need more tomorrow, we get another 40 that'll be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Because it won't take long to get done. Okay? All right, good. And then we'll tell you more what to do.
Yeah. So we finished the conclusion. So can we get the leaves?
Yeah, sure can. Here you go. So read through it a little bit with whoever he's going to work with.
I get Eric.
Okay, that'd be great. Then work with, here's one for Arrow 2. And read a little bit, and then come to me and we'll talk about what to do.
No, divided by three. Yeah, I mean, I just. Yeah.
using this page. Neither of you.
I already answered the question.
Okay, you guys ready to head out?
Yes, sir.
So you see those guys trying to do something different trade.
Alright.
Yeah,
Is it cool if we find like
different kind of trade, like different species, you know what I mean? So you're not all doing like blending or something.
alright.
Okay, all right,
So much harder.
all right. You guys take a plastic tray to put in.
Oh, we need to put them in that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna hold them in your hands.
I'll put it on. Oh, wait, no, it's in millimeters. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the temperature. Yeah, I already changed it. 0.9. That's my lab.
And did you get a leaf lab yet?
No, I will.
Go ahead and grab it. And I'll trade you. And grab one for your partner, whoever you're working with. And you can, again, change partners or work with the same person for this. You can decide. And then we'll set you up with a tray. Hi, Dan.
Would you open W2? I mean,
Sure.
somebody, for whatever reason.
All right, let's take care of this.
What, he said to do M1B1, yeah, whatever. Oh. And then cut it to the, You guys have a
That would look like something. It said that you wanted. Alright, we would say, that's a leafy border and so some sand on some. Sure, sure. 10 milliliters. Some snack. Inaccurate lyrics.
Mr. Weiss? You know where the ethanol is? Oh, nice, okay.
See?
Yeah. So we need 10 milliliters of that. Grab the scene. Grab the scene. By the scene. By the scene. Oh, 22 minutes. So we need like a quarter. I mean, 10 milliliters. How many should we put in?
Really? I don't.
You think we should like rip them up first?
Okay. You ready? What's going on? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna, can you put the,
So I'd say get 40 leaves or so from a tree.
does the matter what color they are?
Well,
They
green.
should be.
Because we're only fall leaves this time of year, so. Don't take any acorn because it doesn't break down.
Mr. Weiss?
So maybe not this back, but find some other tree. That's good for today. And when you run out, if you run out, then tomorrow. That's fine. Yeah, more tomorrow you can get more. Let's get ready to start. Okay, here's the stuff you need.
Yeah.
Tonight,
Should we go back?
I need to have them all back.
Yeah, yeah.
So put it back so others can see. Did I put it here? I thought I put it here. I want it out here. So ethanol is here. The sand, bring the sand back. Pick up the sand. Gentlemen, come on, get with the program. Don't just take everything. All
There's
set?
a picture to rewrite it out.
Set up procedure? You're gonna give me a procedure?
You said no procedure.
Oh, then, okay, then let's put a line through it. Okay. All right, then that's fine. Did you get the lab?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you know what to do? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Finish with them, all right?
Oh, no,
And should we put in?
Like a milliliter, not a lot.
No, over there.
There we go, 10.
Y'all can use this.
Oh.
You already put 10 in?
Really? I mean, she goes to add more ethanol, but like that.
So there's a this will take a while.
See, relax, people. It does tell you, read it.
Mr. Weiss, can you just multiple, like two more muscle or one? Go faster or to the left?
How many do we have?
No, 41. So there's there more there too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can try that.
I don't think it matters, just to, like, correct it. Just, yes, no, with the ethanol taste. But yeah. So that means if we use two of these, we put the ethanol. I think you should grind it a little more. I think there's too many people. Just with the amount of safety we. We should split it up, or let's split it up into two. No, but we can't use the, no, but there's too many leaves. Will that affect
Whereas if we split it up into two, will that affect our health?
That should be okay. You can try that.
We're using the same. We each have the three liquids. Yeah, I'm gonna switch.
Oh, wait, I don't think are we still are we really supposed to get all the way over there?
I think it's supposed to use as many sheets to
As you grind them down, you're going to need more, so they will grind down.
And I think it says if we need
Okay, so we did titration. Right? Today's the 19th. Yeah, it's got to be ground more.
More. Okay. And should we add more as we go?
You can if you feel like that would help. You want to get what you want to get is a nice green, dark green fluid like that, but even more intense. So keep going, but you're getting there. Okay, so
And you really have to you really have I've only ever lived in Germany and France. Okay. Yeah. Well, a few. Yeah, unless you know the language. The only places I've ever lived is Germany and France. I feel like I really never been. Not like here. Yeah, it's like no one knows it. I think I've heard of it. No, I think good. Is mine? This is a few millimeters of freeze ground solution. What's the other half of the building? There's just like yeah. These are all like 5 millimeters or 3? It just says a few millimeters. We can't use it out. We need to use out the one. I see that.
If you put in the right amount of sand, you should really hear it grinding. And if she's not, we can milliliter sand in there. Okay.
Imagine doing this every day for like every.
Does it look like any more echo?
Yeah.
Yeah? How much more?
Maybe the whole year.
At least 5 milliliters.
Alright.
That's like purple. Yes, only the Pope and the Emperor only allowed to wear purple. And only like the richest of the rich because purple was like, super expensive and super difficult to make. Fun fact I learned from my historian. She's studying law, history, computer science, and she's currently doing summer school at Harvard. And she's studying economics online. I decided not to apply to Harvard after all because my sister is she'll be there. Yeah, I know, but people will be like, oh, can you tell? She was such a good student and she was only here for the summer. Who would know? I know they have teachers, but I don't think well, yeah, I have a professor, like my mom's professor. And so is my grandpa. Well, yeah, but I needed to understand it. Otherwise, I know, it's like to me, not to me, because I'm like, oh, maybe what's your also, like, I'm thinking I'm planning on, I know it's way too early for this, but I'm starting my I I don't have my roots. I have years, like, I'm saving half of my income I would put 500 euros a year until I get like a steady job. And then I would probably get like a thousand. Like, I don't know. I don't know how much. But my grandpa said it are. Those parents are untaxed. They just keep that money. Untaxed is interest rate. So money.
So, yes.
My grandpa actually like part of his retirement fund was all college. So we have like this college fund that we're not even allowed to use until we're 21. So no, my parents we have a trust fund. I don't have any. I don't know what this is. But my parents give to. I don't know, my grandparents did that. Yeah, my grandparents did it. They're like retired. But my grandparents are so like, you think we're gonna do that? Yeah. I mean, my grandfather is and then on that, my grandparents what? That's why they have such a lot of time for that. Because it costs so much. So my parents are my mom actually pays away for the grad school. We that's what she when my mom went to college, she was like she had like super good and all of that was enough to pay for grad school. And now it's insanely expensive. Like I want to go to like she was an overland. She could pay like she could get a job and just pay for it herself. And it's $67,000. It's like it's insane. My dad yeah, my mom too. Like it was like my mom was the oh yeah, that's what she got. She was the head. This is she did everything for her. And there was one girl. My mom loves to say there was this one student who was also he was like a new TA and he was supposed to grade in the professor's like a section from one of the professor's exams. And he made a mistake. He didn't do it correctly, so my mom had to go through every single paper.
Is this like some of the
And
green
so I
solution
got
you
all of the
It's
mistakes.
getting there. Yeah. Yeah. Grind more, but you're getting there.
She's so proud of herself because like I think because she became like a TA, she became a professor. And now she still has to go through and fix every single mistake. Well, how did that was cool. He was? Yeah.